That was fucking hot. That sounded like, you know what that sounded like? That sounded like the call at 3 a.m. radio show was not working out for her. So she was like, you know what? How about I sell that voice? Because GWA artists exist, yeah, and audio porn exists. So why not a fucking porn fucking radio station? That would be fucking cool. I would listen to that. My dearest listeners, in my previous shows, I've been saying that I'm bothered by the rumors of the ghost call, but I'm no longer troubled by it because I'm not who I used to be. If you all like the ghost girl, then I'll play the ghost girl for you to listen to. After all, I wouldn't be here without you. Remember to fall asleep while listening to my show. Kitty Radio. That's pretty cool. Hello, is anyone here? I have my own radio station Today I bring you the purring of my kitty. Sounds nice, doesn't it? My kitty is the cutest. Okay, that's just kitty ASMR. You're gonna like scream in the end or something? No, that's it. Listeners' letters. Advertise an email. There are some latest updates on the Dismit trading board today. The email was automatically sent by the system. Do not reply. The anonymous organization selling a potion, not a portion, but a potion that can make people young again. For more detail, please dial blah blah blah. Around gang and syndicate is looking for partners. Dial this. This city psychiatric nursing home welcomes patients or volunteers to join. Dial this for detail. Okay. All right. Take one last good look at this world because this is ending. Yes. The three of you squeeze into the tiny phone booth. You face the corner, try your best to wiggle in further. The breaths, the heartbeats, and the howling outside intervene to make you uneasy. 11 still seems overcome by emotion. She shrinks in the corner, burying her face between her knees and clutching her device. The words of gratitude are still on the screen. She simply stares at them and stares at them more. Don't worry, as long as you solve this situation here and prevent it from affecting the real world, the record store, the owner, and your job will be just fine. Will be all fine. 11 nods, but in a matter of seconds, the world in front of you suddenly turns pitch black. The sound in your ears, even the subtlest ones, become clearer and clearer. None of you dare to speak. You all wait for the collapse to pass. Okay, a phone. The phone suddenly... Is it going to be like a limbo sort of situation? If you pick up the phone, we go into deeper limbo levels. Phone suddenly rings in the booth, gripping everyone by the heart, and your heart begins to pound again. You fumble to pick up the receiver and bring it to your ears.
Standing by the window, you look out. The passerby returns the gaze. You're the ornament of his dream. Do you like this poem? If you do, next time, I'll read you the rest.
Of course.
Do you feel lucky? Take it as an honor. Think of it as my encouragement for you in this world. What kind of wonderful voice will you find for me?
We should probably tell her to send us to a bigger or booth, because how are 4 people going to squeeze into a little ass booth?
Also, I'm eager to see how you will use the voice you already have.
They'll enjoy the show. The darkness surges in, eventually submerging the tiny phone booth. This is when your consciousness goes out completely. Emerald Vale. Oh, that's a new location. Pretty fucking cool. What did we get? Oh, listener's letter. Please do not open. I received a cursed email that said if I don't forward this, I email to 10 people, something bad will happen to me. I really don't want to do this. I'm really sorry. If I send this email to you and you don't open it, then I can avoid the curse and you won't have to forward it again, right? I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. Really. This fucking old internet thing. This is actually a really old internet thing. I don't know if kids these days would know this, because I don't see it anymore. I don't see it anywhere on the internet. Nowhere. WhatsApp, but never nowhere. But it used to be a big thing, like, oh, send this to this many people, or fucking a ghost will show up and anally rape you at night, or some shit like that. It's always stupid shit like this. It's like, oh, your mother will die a horrifying death if you don't send it. It's just the most stupidest fucking shit ever. But yeah, it doesn't really exist anymore. I guess it drowned out. I guess memes go away. It went away too. Working overtime again today. Miss 11, I really can't take it anymore. What kind of damn company makes people work 16 hours a day for a week straight? I really want to become a sinner on the spot and tear apart this your job. That's fucking good. By the way, Miss 11, love your voice. It's so soft. Can we go on a date? My phone number is this. Please call me. Please be sure to call me. When are you gonna take her out on a date, dude? If you're working 16 hours a day. A sleeping planet. Please close your eyes. Imagine you're a member of a syndicate gang. As a reward for joining the gang, you earn your first tattoo in life. The tattoo is a mark of the gang. It's not pretty, quite the opposite even. But you surprisingly feel a sense of belonging for a while because of it. Listening to the buzzing of the tattoo artist machines, you no longer think about the cruel future. You close your eyes in fatigue.
Good evening, dear listeners, and welcome to Dis City Traffic. I'm Bonnie.
I'm Luke.
It's time for our call-in session. Let's see who's calling in.
Hello? Hello? Oh, finally got through. Is this call at 3 a.m.? Is that you, Miss Levin?
Oh, I think you might have called the wrong number. This is Dis City Traffic.
What? Dis City Traffic? This lousy channel hasn't got out of business yet? Oh, such a boring program. Seems this listener got the wrong number. Let's take the next call. What? We're not allowed to criticize the program now? Forget about Miss Levin. Your program is even worse than Dead Lover Radio. Last time I listened to Dead Lover Radio, they...
Dear listeners, if you have any interesting stories to share, please call 6799. Dis City Traffic is waiting for your call.
That was awkward as hell, but very good. It's really difficult probably to run a radio station, honestly. Dear listeners, time for the most popular call-in session on Dis City Traffic. Luke and Bonnie will answer live calls from listeners during the show and answer your questions. You can also pick up the phone at any time and dial our hotline 6799. Dis City Traffic is always ready for your call. Communication charges 150 disc coin per minute. No refunds accepted. This is so true though. This is so true. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, man, again, I'm sounding like an old man at this point. But I remember, I don't know how many people listen to radio these days, like younger generation, I mean, but I used to listen the fuck out of radio. Like I literally had like transistors, like I'm talking about pre-phone, like the time where phones didn't exist, but like radios existed. Like the big fucking radio you had at home, I used to listen out on that. Like I had cassette tapes, I would record radio stations on there, which I just called that lady that she's weird for recording radio station on a fucking record. But I also did the same thing. How much of a hypocrite can I be? But I used to listen the fuck. I would record songs. I would record like random bits. And then transistors came out. You had like a small little thing in your hand and just like wires, and you're listen to radio stations, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna find a new radio station. It's like fucking tuning the fucking frequencies to figure out where the audio would be best. Oh man, such awesome and awful time at the same time. It's fucking interesting. And yes, communication charges were fucking high. You would get charged like $20 for fucking a minute or some shit. Like it's fucking insane. Well, $20 in like Indian rupees, not like as in $20 as in dollars. That would be actually insane. I said you will never see this map again, but this is the same map, just different lighting. Whatever. Billboard Girl 2. Ooh, collapse of the first world, but the world in front of you is still filled with signs of mania. Perhaps you take a look around and find the pattern of this world to discover a way out. Despite the collapse of the previous world, Fifth Avenue hasn't returned to normal. Instead, the surrounding has become even more depressing and troubling. Welcome, we meet again. Since you've come here, it means you've found the voice that the lady from the radio station is looking for. She also looks like the girl from Me Me Me. if you know that old video. The girl in the billboard notices you in the phone booth and leans over to look at you kindly. Ask about Nino, ask about the bookstore owner, ask about this one. I will ask about this world since we need to know how to deal with this world.